Good morning, everyone. I am Monica Gaya, the first reporter of Group 5. Video blog. Introduction to blogs. The term blog is short for weblog, which refers to a journal or informational website where content is displayed in reverse chronological order. Blogs began as online diaries or journal in the 1990s. So, blog is a website or online journal kung asa ang mga tao pwede makarite about topic they interested in, such as personal experiences, hobbies, news, or advice. So, are typically text-based, but pwede siya maka-include photos, videos, and links. And the first blog was Link.net nga gibuhat ni Justin Hall pag 1994, and the term weblog was coined by Jordan Barger pag 1997, and mas gipamubot ni Peter Merholz ang term nga weblog into blog pag 1999. Introduction to vlogs. The term vlog, short for video blog, emerged from the evolution of blogging with the first recorded video vlog created by Adam Contrast in 2000 and the term vlog coined around 2002. So, kaning vlog, na siya pagkasimilar sa vlog, but mas nag-focus ang vlog sa videos instead of written posts. And sagara na to makita ang vlog sa YouTube or Facebook, especially karon nga generation nga daghan na kay mga content creator. And the first video vlog was kang Adam Contrast nga gipost niya pag January 2, 2000 ang iyang first video vlog about sa iyang journey sa Los Angeles to his personal vlog para sa iyang family and friends to follow along in his journey. So, in short, ang vlog is kanang text-based but pwede siya maka-include photos, videos, and links while ang vlog focuses on videos instead of written posts. And ang ilang similarities kay they are both share information, they can be personal or professional, they can post it online, and both nga person nga nag-create kay naay followers or audience. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So, second is the origin of blogging. The concept of blogging, short for weblog, emerged in the late 1990s with the term weblog coined in 1997 and a short-term form blog popularized around 1999. So, blogging is na-emerge siya pag 1990s, then na-coin siya pag 1997, then ang word nga blog na-popular siya pag 1999. So, birth of vlogging. Adam Contrast is credited with creating the first blog in 20s, posting a video alongside a blog entry about his cross-country move to Los Angeles. So, si Adam Contrast, siya ang first nga naghimo og vlog. Siya ang, makredit gani nga siya ang nag-create og vlog pag 20s. So, the term vlog, while Contrast created the first vlog, the term vlog itself was coined around 2002, potentially by filmmaker and musician Luke Bowman, who referred to his video diary of post-college travels as a vlog. So, di ba si Contrast man ang first na nag-create of vlog, siya ang kanang ma-credited. Pero si Luke Bowman, isa siya ka-filmmaker o isa ka-musician din. Siya ang nag-ingon nga ang pag-pamagi sa pag-film, pag-video-video is ang tawag doon na is vlog. Rise of vlogging. Vlogging gained significant traction with the launch of YouTube in 2005, providing a platforms for vloggers to reach a wider audience. So, since YouTube's launch in 2005, they provide a platforms to attract vloggers. Then vlogs versus blogs. While both blogs and vlogs are forms of online platforms creation, blogs primarily focus on written content while vlogs utilize video content. So, vlogs, and blog. Dili sila pareha. Like, na sila kalahian. So, first is vlogs. Ang vlogs kay it is a video form of content which is nadira ang kanang tutorial na like mga kanang makita na to sa YouTube. Then blogs it is a written form of content which is nadira mga articles, mga essays. So, evolution of vlogs. Initially, vlogs were used for personal expression, but over time, they evolved into a major form of content creation and communication influencing many fields such as entertainment, education, marketing, and even business. So sa una daw, ang pag-vlog is kaning about na sa imong personal expression. But karon like naka-evolve ang kanang panahon, vlogs is pwede na siya daghan na siyang mahimo like sa education, sa marketing, and even business. Like sa entertainment, pwede maka-vlog sa entertainment. Sa education, pwede ka maka-vlog, pwede ka makatudlo sa through like pamaagi sa pag-vlog. Then sa business hindi mo pwede sa nimo ma-vlog, pwede nimo mapakita sa laing katawan gani like imong business, pwede nimo ma like ma-reach gani like sa lain-lain nga tao ang imong business like.
So good morning everyone, this is Ninyo Royal Estimoso and I'm gonna be explaining some of the advantages of vlogging. So we all know that vlogging means making videos about your life, or it can be an idea or anything you want to share about and posting them online like Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, or any social media platforms. And now I'm gonna be explaining the advantages of vlogging. So first we have a wider reach and engagement. So video content is highly shareable and often prioritized by algorithms, increasing the potential to reach a broader audience and fostering higher engagement. Video content tends to get more engagement than written blogs, as it's easier for audiences to watch and understand. So wider reach and engagement. So video content is highly shareable. So meaning those video content is mas dali siya mo spread worldwide. And mas shareable siya sa mga audiences is mas prefer magod sa audiences to watch some videos content rather than reading content. And isa pa na is because it's easier to understand magod ang video content lang kanang mas dali siya masabtan ba unlike sa written content. So next is visual and auditory appeal. So vlogs offer visually stimulating content that tends to be more captivating for viewers, establishing quicker connections through visual and auditory elements. So visual and auditory appeal. So vlogs are more fun to watch because you can see things. And also, dali nimo makuha ang attention sa imong audience because of the visual and the auditory appeal sa imong content. And that can make the videos more interesting to your audiences. So next is personal connection. So vlogs allow creators to connect with their audiences on a more personal
So while vlogging is fun and can be a great way to express ourselves or earn money, so there are also several disadvantages that vloggers experience. These can be divided into two several major categories, which is the technical skills related challenges and the financial and practical concerns. So first is the technical and skills-based challenges na ay steeper learning curve. So vlogging isn't just about recording yourself. Kinahanglan kabalo ka mo plan sa imong content, and a lot of vloggers nowadays na stop o kuan vlog. It's because nag-drain sila gunahon kung sa ilahang i-content. And ang uban sa unsa na lang i-content like sunod mainang gas, then dagkutan ng kaugalingon no for the sake sa ilang kanang viewers, which is very risky. And kuan kanang you have to plan your content properly, jud, shoot your video properly, speak clearly, and edit the video. No, these are not easy skills, especially sa mga bago. It takes months pa parang confident. No, it takes months to be confident in doing all these tasks well. Next is the technical skills and equipment. So, being a vlogger means knowing how to use a camera, tripod, lighting, equipment, microphone, and editing software. If dili ka maumo use ana, your videos might not look or sound good, no? Which affects your audience. Kinsa may mutanawa ng vlog nga bati o kanang quality, bati ang camera, so dili maklaro ang tingog, so wala jud. So mao na usa ka disadvantage sa vlogging. Next disadvantages is time insensitive, no? A 5 minutes vlog might take hours to film and even more hours to edit. Now, kinahanglan pa kang mag-cut sa mga clips, mag-add of effects, mag-add of music, magbutang of music for engaging, captions, o kung sa title mo ika-post. And this entire process requires patience and dedication, Jud. And that's why mostly sa mga vloggers karon is nag-hire sila o kanang personal editors. Kanya, kining mga bago pa nga nag-start og vlog, kuan jud, mangunay jud ka og edit mga video. It's because it's not free man. Kung mag-edit ka, is naman siya bayad, no? So, kinahanglan, kanang mangunay sa jud ka og edits. So, that's kanang kuan, malangay pa ka, kanang maabot pa ka kanang days before nimo ma-post imong vlog. So, usa ka disadvantage sa vlogging. Next, are sa financial and practical considerations. So, first, naa siya expensive equipment. So, high quality vlog needs equipment, a decent camera lang can cost thousands na. Plus, the microphone, the lighting, it's because it becomes a major investment, Not everyone can afford these right away. Ang upan sa start, hindi na mag-vlog is kanang camera lang sa cellphone ang gamiton. And if maka-income or ma-monetize na ilahang kanang videos, diha pa sila maka-buy o kanang decent camera gear. So, kanang usa sa disadvantage sa vlogging, in financial and practical considerations na siya ang expensive equipments. Mahalong jud ang equipment sa vlogging. Next is the inconsistent income. So, many people think vlogger can earn a lot, but it's not true to everyone, Income from YouTube or other platforms depends sa views, sa ads, o sa sponsors, If you don't get enough views, dili ka makasweldo kung dako, or dili ka ma-monetize, and it takes months pa jud ka before ma-monetize, which is very disadvantage food sa vlogging. And kuan kanang some months if ma-monetize na ka, some months dako ko sweldo usahay gamay no. So imong work, so if imong work is vlogging na jud, dili gyud na siya consistent imong sweldo, dili sa siya dapat sa ligan nga work kay mapas mo imong family. If ever man kanang hinay imong views, so dili siya angay pang kanang full-time job. So the last disadvantage is the platform dependency. So most vloggers use YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. So the problem is permi mag-usab ang mga algorithms sa platforms. And kung mausab ang rules, pwedeng mawala ang mga views sa mga videos, pwede po tagtangon ang inyong i-upload ng videos. Like kung mulabag ka sa mga rules, like na-copyright ka, or naay makita sa mga videos nga mga violent, no, or mga sensitive, mga bawal na content, so mga inana, i-delete yun ni Meta or ni YouTube. So, mauna ang platform dependency. So, that's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Janica Gusilo, and I am the last reporter. So I'm gonna talk about recording and editing a vlog. First, invest in quality equipment. Use good quality cameras, microphone, and lighting for professional-looking videos. So here are 3 basic equipments when you record a video. So first is camera, second is microphone, and third is lighting. So camera, is your camera enough for you to record a video? Is it clear when you take a video? And for microphone, it is to ensure that you have a clear audio. And for example, and some example of it is lapel. And for lighting, you can use ring light or the natural light. And second, record your vlogs or videos. Record your vlogs the following script or storyboard. For example, when your blog is about cooking, you need to follow the step and how to cook. So wala kay part nga malimtan. And dili sad magbalik-balik ang mong video. So nindot ang flow sa mong video if na kay i-follow nga script. So third is edit your vlogs. So use video editing software to cut unnecessary parts and add text, transition, backgrounds, music, and make the video flow smoothly. So edit your vlogs. Ano nimo pangwaon tong mga parts nga na mali ka imo i-cut ang mga mali nimo sa pag-video, and pwede nimo pambutangan ng music, pambutangan nimo og kanang mga title, pambutangan nimo og mga words para mas masabtan sa mga nananaw. So second part is publishing and promoting. First is publish your content. Upload your blogs to any social media platform like YouTube or Facebook, where many audience can see your vlog. And sa pag-upload mo ng video, dapat butagan mo siyang nindot na description or title nga makuha ang atensyon sa mananaw. And you can also put hashtag para ang related sa mong video para mas nindot. And second is optimize your SEO or search engine optimization. Use keyword or good description to help people to find your content. For example, if your a vlog is about making pizza, so imong title is how to make a pizza recipe, and the keyword for it kay pizza recipe. And we all know that most people search kanang sayon nga part like pizza recipe, kanang mga sayon mga keywords na ilang ipang search. So kung mag-search na sila ana nga klase nga video, mugawa sa imong videoan, makita na yung video. And third is promote on social media. Share your blog on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. Mag-post ka mga clips. For example, mag-post ka mga clips or links sa imong video para i-visit nila yung video sa YouTube or sa imong blog kung asa nimo gi-upload ang imong video. And fourth is engage with your audience. Imong replyan ilang mga comments sa imong vlog. Dapat mo reply ka para to build relationship, mag-say kag thank you or i-answer nila imong answer nila ang mga question about sa imong vlog. So, monetizing your vlog or vlog. First is display advertising. Earn money through ads shown on your video. Display advertising means placing ads like image or videos on your content to earn money. Just like on YouTube. If you watch video on YouTube, na ay mo appear nga ads before nato makita ang video nga atong gipangita. And if atong skip ang video ang ads ana, hindi sila maka-earn. Pero pag atong tan-awon ang tiwason nato ang ads, maka-earn ang owner ana nga video. So mo na siyang example. Second is affiliate marketing. Promote products and earn commission on sale. Pariha nang nasa TikTok. Dagan kay mga influencer nga maghimog video ani nga product and ibutang nila ang link ani sa kilid or yellow basket ba tawag ana. And if agto na mamalit ang tao, ag makakuha sila commission ana, makuha sila kwarta na. And third is sponsored content. Sponsored content is when brand pays you to promote your products or service on your vlog or blog. So pariha ng McDo. Daghang mga influencer naghimong video sa McDo. I-promote nila ang McDo kung sa kalami niya na, and sa lang video sa TikTok na nakasa sponsored. Wala sila example na nagisugo na sila pa video sa sa owner or sa gisugo sila pa video na nga brand para i-promote and sponsored na sila kana nga video. And last is sale products and service. Offer your own items or service for sale. O pwede rin sa kang magbaligya og mga items nimo or mga products nimo sa online pareha ng recipe nimo. Pwede na siya imong libro and ibaligyan mo online.